There has been significant criticism of RFK Jr.'s decision to replace all 17 members of the Advisory Committee for Immunization Practices, ACIP. Newsweek acknowledged that the entire panel was installed by the Biden administration, while quoting public health officials stating it was a coup. Opposing the vaccine in pregnancy was absurd, and a third that replacing the panel will affect the healthcare infrastructure. The Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, ACIP, is responsible for recommending U.S. vaccine schedules. It typically consists of 15 voting members appointed by the Secretary of Health and Human Services, HHS. Members serve 4-year terms, with appointments renewed or replaced by July. The history of this panel's removal did not begin in 2025. Rather, it began on March 29, 2021. On that day, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC Director Rochelle Walensky, MD, erroneously told MSNBC that COVID-19 vaccinations prevented infection and transmission of the virus, a statement that was contradicted by the CDC website and had to be walked back by the White House. This misinformation highlights the public messaging around vaccine efficacy at the time. This timeline outlines key events from March 2021 to May 2025, including ACIP voting and changes to the ACIP. None of this was publicized by the CDC or covered by the press. The important takeaway is that on September 17, 2021, the panel voted against widespread COVID-19 boosters, undermining administration policy. Dr. Walensky rejected that decision in a rare rebuke of the ACIP. What followed was the addition of 2 more members, failure to replace vacancies in 2023, and a spate of appointments in 2024 to fill the committee before the next administration could make their choices. The result? Dr. Walensky and the administration had no more pushback from the ACIP. Its function became, according to Dr. McCurry on CBS's Face the Nation on June 1, 2025, a kangaroo court, rubber stamping whatever was put in front of it. Stat News reported on January 31, 2025, about concerns over the Biden administration's intentional late appointments to the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices, ACIP. This was allegedly to insulate the committee from incoming policy changes, according to an interview with a former HHS official, and supported by the public HHS policies. No official explanation was provided. The HHS Strategic Plan 2022-2026 emphasizes diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. The 2024 ACIP appointments increase diversity, aligning with federal DEI values, though not explicitly linked to a DEI mandate. During RFK Jr.'s confirmation, Senator Cassidy stated to the press that RFK Jr. assured him that the Biden administration ACIP panel would remain unchanged. RFK Jr. denied that claim, and Senator Cassidy acknowledged that he had misspoken and that the assurance pertained to the process, not the committee members. HHS and CDC delayed filling ACIP vacancies after June 2023, with no clear explanation for the delay. The March 2024 appointments were seen as sudden and political, raising concerns about transparency and timing. There was no scientific basis for the timing of the additional appointments, similar to the CDC timing on mask mandates. See our Fauci deposition video. Conclusions highlight the history of the removed panel. This presentation also examined the political implications of packing the panel twice, as well as the rubber stamp function described by Food and Drug Administration Director, FDA, Marty Makary, MD, which followed a rare CDC veto of a recommendation in September 2021. As always, all the references are in the description. We research, you decide about RFK Jr.'s decision to replace the ACIP panel.
Late this afternoon, the HHS Secretary gave his vision for a new vaccine committee.
And we're going to bring people onto the ACIP panel, not anti-vaxxers. We're bringing people on who are credentialed scientists, who are highly credentialed physicians, who are going to do evidence-based medicine.